Welcome, everybody. Thank you for stopping by and just giving me some of your time. Appreciate it. The topic today I'm going to talk about is a touchy one. It's about life and death and how much they're hand in hand, if you think about it. From the beginning of time, you come into this world, you're born, you go through many life trials. And then as you get older, and then it's going to go on to pass on and on to the next, whatever you believe spiritually. The main reason and purpose why I wanted to put this video out today was because being a life coach, spiritual advisor, and working in numerous religious institutions and also working with a lot of people, elderly, youth, and those going through trying times. And when you're in this field, there's sort of like if you have your doctor or a lawyer, there's kind of that confidentiality that you know that what's spoken to that person is not going nowhere else, as opposed to, right? Sometimes you go tell someone something, maybe a friend or family member, don't say none of no one. Next thing you know, about 10, 20 other people know, right? But on a serious note, trying to make light of the subject because this is a tough one, especially for me. And you'll see why in a minute. So while being in the spiritual side of this field, a lot of times people come to you with questions. And that's mostly when it's towards either they found out some real unnerving information or something, whether it could be about their health, a lot of things. And then they want to know about that spirituality. They want to know, what is it on that other side? What awaits, what it may be. And that's different to everybody and everyone's faith and religion, whether you do believe or not. It's so many different, how would you say, outcomes that people believe will happen when they pass on. The one thing I want to tell you is that when someone tells you that they're dying and looks in your eyes, this is something that I don't forget. You don't forget it. Every single person and individual that ever confided in me or spoke to me in the spiritual aspect of, well, we were going back and forth and they confide in you. And the only thing, a lot of what I would do at that moment, when you hear someone actually say that hey, you know, I found out this and that and I'm dying. It's even hard for me to put out the words because I recollect a lot of memories with that. And what happens, the best thing I could tell you, or if you go into this field, or just in general, when someone tells you some information like this, just listen and give love. I give a hug and I tell them, you know what? It's all up here. A lot of it, I understand every circumstance is different. But how you take it in and how you perceive it will really either help you or make it all the worse. So now you may ask, Rube, why are we going so down? Listen, I love spirituality. I'm always upbeat. But this is something that happened recently. And what it showed me was that when you see kids playing, they're just so carefree in their mind and so loving and have that love and nurturing feeling. Then you see the whole other aspect of it, that the yin and yang, like back there, of someone in that eye and that look when they know that maybe their time might be up and looking for comfort and some counseling towards that part of their life. It's unbelievable, the difference. And the one thing that came to me and why I'm doing this video and the message was that I felt was, live your days out to the best of your ability. Don't take nothing for granted at all. Down to any of the smallest things you may think in your life. Don't. Because lately I just been really on focused on just not letting the little things bother me at all no more. Because I know, you know what? That's just taking up more time that could be spent somewhere else, really enjoying myself, or whatever it is you do with your family, your kids, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever it may be, or just enjoying yourself and what you like to do, your hobbies or whatever it may be. And when I saw that, I was speaking with the person, I told him, don't go on that dark route. Don't go on those dark thoughts. And they said, Rube, I already been there, but it's different. Almost like they had maybe just an awakening or said, you know what, maybe I can change the outcome of this. Now, I'm not a doctor or nothing like this, but I know certain things. Yes, you need procedures. You need that. But how many stories have you heard that after they got patched up, right? Because I've been patched up myself a couple of times. Doctor fixes you up and says, all right, you might lose this. You might not be able to do this function, that function. And you see someone in that positive that mind frame and say, you know what? No. I'm gonna walk, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna speak, and and they rehabilitate themselves, and they wind up blowing doctors' minds away. Power of that mind and thought. And like I always said, everything I teach, I always say there's always certain circumstances. Yes, I understand, but learn from life, and learn that word life is something really special. Appreciate every day. I know things are hard. I know some of us have been through some trying circumstances. And some things that you're still trying to work on yourself and move on. But remember this, just like I told you about that story, that life and that death. Which will you choose? Do you want to be dead from within and just be going through your daily life and functions? Or do you want to be alive from within and have that fire and know every day is a gift that you walk upon this earth? At least try. Take care, everyone. I Can by Rubey.